I'm with Blaze from Ionia, and I appreciate you taking the time, and you got something real special to talk about. I know that you guys have been doing on the Warped Tour, so I'll let you have at it.
Yeah, totally. I mean, the dates that we've been doing on the Warped Tour, they've been awesome, and we're glad to be here, but we're kind of the kind of band that likes to do as much as we possibly can, as far as we have a lot of roots in social commentary, and we kind of come from a place of, if you're going to say something, then say something that's worth saying.
Right.
And this year we've been donating all of our profits from our merch and from our CD sales and from everything that we've been doing here to EDF, which is the Environmental Defense Fund. The oil spill has kind of been, as far as we're concerned, from our humble point of view, very, very management malpractice has been rampant when it comes to what's taken place, and because it's such a catastrophic man-made disaster, and it's not something that Mother Nature brought to us, but something we brought to her. You know, we kind of want to do everything we can to help. So we're just trying to raise money for a nonprofit organization that we think is actually doing something and is taking action, because the government has kind of been lax since day one, and putting BP in charge of the oil spill is like putting a murderer in charge of the murder scene.
Right.
And to me, it's we all kind of have to do more, you know. And I mean, for us, it's kind of like, it seems to me like it's not as serious to people as it should be, because in a couple of years we're going to see the effects of it. I mean, I grew up in Alaska.
Oh, wow.
And I moved there, I guess, when I was 4 or 5, like 2 years after the Valdez thing. And I know that right in the area in the Cook Inlet Sound where I lived, you could still see and feel the effects from that when I was in my teens. So, you know, we're just trying to do everything we can, and we have an album coming out, and we're gonna just try to push it as much as possible and try to raise awareness. And if we can make music and people can get something out of that, and they can get something out of helping the world in the process, then we're all about that, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And you mentioned the new album. When does it come out?
Our album, our first full length, will be out next month.
Next month.
So
and the name of it?
It's called Moral Hazard.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. I mean,
so it's kind of all like we write a lot of songs about the excesses of society and American culture that we think. We're not trying to be preachy or say we know anything that anybody else knows. We just prefer to talk about it. And if we can provoke thought and provoke conversation, whether you love us or you hate us, we're doing our job, you know. So.